is a consequence of our mischaracterization of these pressures and these burdens as obstacles which stand in our way and keep us from the life of comfort and leisure and security that we wish to have, as opposed to a proper understanding of those pressures and those burdens as privileges and blessings. And this is a choice. This change in our characterization of these experiences, right? These pressured and burdensome experiences that we are to inevitably have in this life to one degree or another, based on our willingness to engage, really is a decision. And it's a decision which we all can make. It's perfectly understandable, especially from an emotional, experiential standpoint, for you to find yourself in a position, let's say, with 3 kids, and to say, my gosh, this feels burdensome. And I believe that we might think wrongly that if we acknowledge the fact that something like parenting is burdensome, and we say it out loud, we say it to ourselves, we say it to our friends, that somehow we're failing, and we're admitting that parenting isn't this serendipitous, wonderful experience every waking moment of the day, and that causes people to feel inadequate. It causes them to feel like they're failures. It causes them to feel like maybe they don't have what it takes. And that's a lie, right? So it's perfectly fine, I think, to admit that, yes, parenting can be burdensome. There's a lot of pressure that comes from parenting, right? But what do we believe about pressure? What do we believe about burdens? Do we believe they are simply obstacles that exist in our path to get to the life we want? Or are we going to choose to believe that pressure and burden are privileges and blessings? Pressure is a privilege and burden is a blessing, if you believe it is. Because when you believe that, you begin to engage with those things in a more meaningful, effective way. If you don't, if you see them as obstacles, then what ends up happening inevitably is you begin to be frustrated with them. You begin to see, because you see them as obstacles, you begin to see them as